Hello you guys, I'm Fabio Hart coming back with another video. In this video, what I want to talk about, I'm just getting in not too long ago. I want to talk about this contract that I picked up. It's a $6,500 contract. Just want to explain to you how I got this and why I think that networking and using the likes of Facebook, and I'm not necessarily talking about Facebook marketing. Guys, you have to be creative when trying to get new contracts for those that want to expand, those that want to grow. So what I did, I have this program where it's a referral program. Essentially, it's what it is. And it's whether it's somebody that know me personally, or they don't know me personally, whatever the case is. I got this thing that's all year round, that if you send me a potential lead, I send it over to my lead gen, we cold call, or if I do a door-to-door, go to the facility or whatever to solicit that way. Most times when they do, I send it over to the lead gen though. So our lead gen can try to get it set up. Okay, so here's the deal. I got a person, they work at this big insurance company. Okay, they're on my Facebook, they're actually a worker, they're not a supervisor, so forth. But they sent us over the lead. Now, this was maybe last week or so through Facebook. We just closed it today for $6,500. Okay, and the way that happened is because of the relationship that the person that's on my Facebook has with her supervisor, and the supervisor, like it's a chain of command. So the supervisor had to go through somebody else or whatever. So I go in, I do the walkthrough. Before I get into that, I do want to talk about the coaching, guys, real quick, and I'm gonna come back to it to tell you exactly how that went and why you should do some of the things that I say here. The coaching, it's done. No one got that last spot. It was over at 10 a.m. this morning. So if you were interested in that last coaching spot, we no longer offer that spot. Now, what you can do, and what I suggest that you guys do, is learn sales. I have 2 courses that I'm offering for 2 people each course. So if you're interested in the Grant Cardone University course, I have the digital downloadable course. We'll send it to you digitally, right? It'll be a downloaded digital version. Okay, and then I have the Jordan Belfort course. Okay, that is the straight line persuasion. That's my favorite course. Okay, Grant courses, it's great sales, it's great material, it's just a little bit longer. Jordan, it's condensed in like 10 modules, 10 videos. You can span it out how you want to span it out. Me, I kind of learn fast, so I was kind of going through it, and I've been using this stuff forever. Okay, so if you don't, since you weren't able to take advantage of that, I would suggest that you take advantage of these selling courses. You got it to Wednesday for these courses, by the way. It's 2 people per course, so only 2 people can get the Jordan, only 2 people can get the Grant. The Jordan course is $1,000. That's for the digital video version. If you want the MP3 version without the video, that's $950, and that's for the straight line system. That's for Jordan system. If you want Grant Cardone system, I'm selling at $2,000 out the door. Now, if you go to their website, you try to get it through them, it's definitely going to cost you a way lot more than what I'm offering it to you here for. So I would take advantage of this. If you have the $1,000, I would get that, straight line program. Or if you want a little bit more material on selling, real estate, etc., then I would take a look at Grant Cardone University course. Both of them are digital downloads, or at the very least, if you say, well, I'm kind of strapped for cash, but I would like to listen to it and take a listen to it, $950 for the MP3 version. That's the non-video version. So I would suggest that you get the video version. Why? Because he writes on the whiteboard and kind of take you through the straight line, so you can get a visualization of how this works. But if you say, no, I just want the MP3 version, 2 people for the MP3, 2 people for the just the regular digital video version, and then same thing with Grant Cardone. Okay, only Grant Cardone is just the video version. There's no MP3 version of that. Okay, so if you're interested, email me. Grant Cardone course, or Jordan Belfort course, Jordan Belfort MP3 in the subject line, whatever the case is. If we get you set up, you'll have that today. Okay. Again, so if you're interested, email me, Hollywoodjanitorialserv at gmail.com for that. Now let's get back to this particular contract. So I run this referral program on Facebook all the time. right? And this is where people could just, if they work at a place or they know a place that might need a commercial cleaning service, they send it over to me. I send it over to the lead gen and we solicit them. Or I'll walk in, like I say, here and there. But for the most part, I send it over to the lead gen. We solicit, get it set up for me to go do a walkthrough, or for one of my people to go do a walkthrough. We do the walkthrough, collect them the data, the info that we need, come back with the quote, right? Essentially is what we do. Now, this one was a little bit different because the minute I walked in here, I was thinking bundle. I was thinking bundle. And this is why I tell you guys, you kind of have to have a feel for it. I was thinking of bundle. I was thinking of what I could offer them for free. So I signed them up for the whole year because a lot of bigger firms and the bigger companies, they don't like to do the month-to-month thing. They'd rather do that. So I signed them up for the whole year with 12 months of window cleaning. Now they currently have a franchise cleaning company now. I won't say what the name of it is, but they currently have a franchise, and they're not loving it at all. So not only did I set them up just for a cleaning program, I gave them an option. I gave them 2 bundle options, and they took my $6,500 option, which is more than what they're paying the current franchise that they have right now. So again, with what's going on, guys, inflation going up, again, we at a situation now where you might need to start holding on to some money if you're spending money like crazy, right? Because of what's going on in the economy, what's going on out here in the world, gas, cost of living. I mean, you heard me talk about that before. So again, how was I able to sell that and get them to pay me more than what they pay the franchise, right? It's all because, again, I'm selling me. I offer a service. The relationship that I had, when I say relationship, I don't mean a physical relationship, guys, but the relationship that I had with the Facebook girl that's on my Facebook page, right? And the relationship that she had with her supervisor, and then her supervisor had to go to her supervisor. So that's kind of how it went. That's why it was like a week, a little more. This was like last week. So that's why it took a little bit, because it's like a chain of commands. So I had to talk to my friend on Facebook, her supervisor, and then her supervisor had to talk to her supervisor, and then I had to talk to that supervisor. So we had to get schedules together. I just closed it today, like I say, for $6,500. And that was the bigger package of the 2 bundle packages that I had. And I threw in a 12-month free window cleaning. Now, obviously, it's equipped in the price, but to them, it's a free window cleaning. They're currently not getting the windows done. As I speak now, they're not getting the windows done. But I knew that if I offer more, and I mean, until we get in the building, we won't be in the building until the 1st, but I knew if I offered more and guaranteed my work, right? Gave them, my word, my guarantee. I looked appropriate. I didn't wear this, but I looked appropriate. Everything was hitting on all cylinders. If you do some of the stuff that I'm talking about, guys, bundles, doing free cleanings, throwing extra stuff in the carpet cleaning, window cleaning, power washing, doing perimeter cleaning outside of the building, lawn care service, you can make yourself an absolute fortune. This is why I tell you guys that you want to read books on selling and marketing, different things like this. Watching videos on YouTube is just not going to get it alone if you don't execute on the material that you're watching, right? So if you're watching me, there's no reason in the world why you should just watch me just to watch me if you're not going to go out and implement some of the stuff that I'm saying. There's so many emails I get where people say, hey Fabio, I did what you were saying in the video and the work. Conversely, I get a lot of emails and people is having trouble. The reason they're having trouble because they don't believe in themselves. Okay, again guys, so if you want to learn selling at the highest level, get this Jordan or get this Grant course. Okay, a lot of you guys is thinking about the money. Oh, the $2,000, I got the $2,000, but I don't know. If you're unsure about yourself, keep your money. Okay, and that's in anything. Don't even start your business. Just continue to watch me for entertainment purposes. If you really believe in yourself, you're going to have to spend some money. If you don't know how to market, you need to learn from somebody that know how to market. Now, I'm not the best marketer out there. I don't know everything that there is to know about marketing, right? but I know enough where I'm able to sign a $6,500 contract, right? I know enough where I'm able to build my business just like crazy, like wildfire, okay? I have to have at least three appointments a week, walk-in appointments a week. So when we're doing a lead gen call, I have to have at least three. Now, I'm not saying that I'm always the one that's walking in, doing the walkthroughs. That's what I meant to say. I have to have at least 3 walkthroughs a week, okay? So if I'm not having that, I'm not content, right? I'm not content, because if I got to pay you to be on the phones, you got to make shit jump. You got to make it happen for me, right? We have a script. Again, guys, you have to implement this stuff. If you're not going to cold call, hire somebody to cold call. Put a script together that you feel is feasible for you or reasonable for you, and have somebody make the calls on your behalf. It's just that simple, okay? If you don't know marketing, do research on whatever platform, whether it's SEO, whether it's online or offline marketing, don't matter. I feel like you should do both. Direct mail, your website, SEO, Google Ads, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. I feel like you should do everything, okay? Again, you always hear me say you got to run your business like a presidential campaign. When we're looking for a new president, they do everything, door-to-door, mailers, commercials, radio ads. They do everything. That's how you have to run your business, okay? Now, I get it, Fabio, I don't have a lot of money. There's a lot of things that you can do for free. Picking up the phones and going door to door, start there. Fabio, I don't have the money for flyers. Okay, don't mail any flyers, don't get any flyers. But you gotta have something when you go, and you wanna leave them something with an offer. So at the very least, Fabio, should I do business cards or should I do flyers? Do the postcards. When I say flyers, I'm actually talking about postcards. I don't do the paper flyers no more, okay? I don't do those. I do the postcards because I see a better return with the postcards. I would suggest that you do the postcards. Business cards, you don't even so much need to do that if you're going to do the postcards, because the information is going to be on the postcard anyway. So if you don't have a business card, do the postcard. It's a lot of other things that I could tell you guys that I do, but I leave it straight for my coaching. It's itching my tongue right now that I want to speak that if you just did it, it'll probably be massive. But here's the deal. If you don't know how to sell, like I said, use YouTube. If you didn't watch some people talk about how they sell and how they do this, take notes and then go out and execute, okay? Do the free stuff that you can do that doesn't cost a lot of money or no money at all. So pick up the phones, go door to door. If you're just lazy, you're gonna get the same results you always get, okay? So again, bundle packages. Start doing bundles, guys. The weather is breaking. It's a good type of weather out here where you can get out and go door to door. Start going door to door. Okay? Start picking up the phones. I'm not the best phone person that there is, but I've improved drastically over the years, right? Because when I first started doing it, I didn't want to do it. Why? Because I was getting hung up on. I still get hung up on. Okay? I was just on a coaching call not too long ago where I do this thing called lead gen coaching call. So this is where I act in the place of my lead gen, where I personally call on a 3-way, and I've gotten people 3, 4, 5 bookings within an hour call. As far as walkthroughs, and I say booking, guys, far as walkthroughs, gotten them 3, 4 walkthroughs just on an hour and a half call. Teaching them where they listen to me on the 3-way and see what I say and why I say, and then after the call is over, they can, Fabio, why did you do that on this call that you didn't do on this call, or why didn't you do that on this call but you did it on this call? Okay, this is how I'm teaching you guys how to do it, because a lot of people just don't know what to say when they call. They have no clue. They have no idea, but you can't let that. I didn't have a clue either. When I bought Your Clean Future packaging, it come with a script to say what I should say over the phone. It suggested that I use the phone, but I had a lot of hurdles. There wasn't a Fabio Hart available to Fabio Hart when I first started, right? Not to this capacity where I just, because I'm real deep into you guys. Like, I want you, whether you're in my coaching or not in the coaching, when you still email me, I still give you words of motivation. I still can help you with your potential quote. If you did a walkthrough, you need help with the numbers, I still want you to get the contract, right? But again, you have to believe in yourself, guys. A lot of you guys are not pushing yourself to the max. You're just existing, okay? You're not really part of the marketplace. You're just existing. You're just another cleaning startup company that has an LLC, right? Every day there's a new startup every day for all type of business, including cleaning. But what separates you from the people that's actually going to make a profit, that's actually going to get those margins? Well, the people that's getting those margins, they're just taking action. They don't know what they don't know. They never even heard of a Fabio Hart. They never even thought to maybe look on YouTube. Somebody told them about it. It sounded easy to do. They didn't have a lot of money to start it, to start the business, and they just started. Haven't even discovered my channel. But they're doing it and they're making money. Why not you? The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. Please like, help with the algorithm. Leave some comments if you have any. You can always email your comments at Hollywoodjanitorialserv@gmail.com. Hollywoodjanitorialserv@gmail.com. It will be in the description. If you're interested in Grant's course or you're interested in Jordan Belfort's course, again, Jordan course for the video set is $1,000. They're both digital products. Okay, if you want the MP3 for the Jordan, that's $950. If you want Grant Cardone's course, his entire library, his entire university, that's $2,000. Okay, take advantage of that. The offer ends Wednesday. The coaching offer already ended today, so we're not even offering the coaching no more. So if you were interested in that, we're not even offering the coaching no more. Again, so when Wednesday at 12 noon get here, guys, that's it. I gave you a great deal. If you go to their website and you try to look and see how much it costs, it's going to be a hell of a lot more than what I'm going to let it go for. Okay, and I'm only letting it go 2 and 2. 2 for Jordan, 2 for Grant. Okay, so take care. I'll see you guys shortly.